Today we will discuss multiplication theorem on probability. If A and B be two events associated with a random experiment, then A intersection B denotes the event that both A and B have occurred. Right? Now, we learned that the conditional probability of the event B given that A has occurred is given by probability A intersection B over probability A, where probability A is not equal to 0. So from here, probability A intersection B can be written as probability A into probability B given that A has occurred. This is known as the multiplication rule of probability. So that means probability of A intersection B, that is both events A and B have occurred, is given by, yes, probability of the event A into जब आप probability of B निकालोगे, that will be the conditional probability given that A has occurred. So this is the multiplication rule. अगर मैं इसको 3 events के लिए extend करूँ, that is probability of A intersection B intersection C, that means probability of occurrence of these 3 events A, B and C, these 3 should occur. Then probability will be given by, yes, first I'll calculate probability of the event A into, जब B की probability निकालूंगी, it will be the conditional probability that event A has occurred, right? Into, जब C की probability निकालोगे, again it will be the conditional probability of C given that A and B have occurred. So probability C given that A intersection B has occurred, right? इसी तरीके से अगर मैं इसको एक्सटेंड करूँ 4 इवेंट्स के लिए, दैट इज़ probability A intersection B intersection C intersection D. That is the probability of occurrence of these 4 events. Now by multiplication rule, सबसे पहले probability of the event A into probability B given that A has occurred, then into probability C given that A and B have occurred, then probability D given that A, B and C have occurred. So this is the multiplication rule of probability. Yes, consider this question. 2 cards are drawn one by one without replacement from a pack of 52 cards. Find the probability that both are black. Yes, आपने 2 कार्ड्स निकाले फ्रॉम अ डेक ऑफ 52 कार्ड्स वन बाय वन विदाउट रिप्लेसमेंट. विदाउट रिप्लेसमेंट का मतलब कि जब आपने पहला कार्ड ड्रॉ किया उसके बाद आपने निकाल कर उसको साइड पर रख दिया, वापस से पैक में नहीं ऐड किया, राइट? सो नाउ यू आर टू फाइंड द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट बोथ कार्ड्स आर ब्लैक इन कलर, राइट? लेट अस डिफाइन द इवेंट्स. Let event E be first card is black and F is second card is black. Now I want the probability that both cards are black. That is, I want first card is black and second card is also black. So that means I want probability E intersection F. यानी कि event E भी होनी चाहिए और F भी occur होनी चाहिए. So probability E intersection F, ये हमें find out करना है. So by multiplication rule, probability E intersection F will be, yes, सबसे पहले probability of event E into probability F given that E has occurred, right? Now, what is probability of event E? Event E is first card is black. Yes, first card black होगा, उसकी क्या probability है? Yes, there are 26 black cards, so probability will be 26/52. Now we are to find probability F given that E has occurred. E has occurred का मतलब first card is black, ये आपको पता है. Now you want probability F, that is second card is black, right? जब पहला कार्ड ब्लैक है, इवेंट E has occurred, तो अब पैक में कितने ब्लैक कार्ड्स होंगे? 25, राइट? क्योंकि आपने कार्ड्स को विदाउट रिप्लेसमेंट ड्रॉ किया है, राइट? ये हो गए ब्लैक कार्ड्स और टोटल कार्ड्स कितने रहेंगे अब? 51, क्योंकि एक कार्ड आप ऑलरेडी निकाल चुके हो. सो probability F that E has occurred is 25/51. So I'll get 25/102. So this is the probability that both cards are black. Yes. Next question. A bag contains 10 white and 15 black balls. 2 balls are drawn in succession without replacement. 2 balls आपने draw की one after the other without replacement. Find the probability that first ball is white and second is black. यानी कि आपको ये probability निकालनी है, first white and second black. Let us define the events. Let event A be first ball is white and B be second ball is black. I want both these events should occur. So I want probability A intersection B, right? So I'll apply multiplication rule. So by multiplication rule, it will be equal to probability A into probability B given that A has occurred. Yes. Now I want probability of event A. और event A है first ball is white. Now look here. White balls हैं 10, black balls हैं 15, right? तो सबसे पहली बात total balls आपकी हो गई 25. So what is the probability that first ball is white? It will be 10/25. ठीक है? अब बारी आती है probability B given that A has occurred. Event A has occurred, यानी कि आपको पता है फर्स्ट बॉल जो निकली वो वाइट इन कलर है, राइट? अब आपको निकालनी है probability of the event B given that A has occurred, यानी कि आपको निकालना है what is the probability that second ball is black when you know that first ball is white in color, right? हाँ जी. अब आपने एक बॉल निकाल ली. अब टोटल बॉल्स कितनी बचेंगी? 24, because balls have been drawn without replacement, right? अब पहली बॉल जो आपने निकाली वो वाइट इन कलर है, ये आपको पता है. तो टोटल ब्लैक बॉल्स कितनी हैं? 15. ब्लैक बॉल्स में कोई चेंज नहीं आएगा क्योंकि जो पहले बॉल निकाली वो वाइट इन कलर थी. टोटल बॉल्स का नंबर रिड्यूस हुआ लेकिन ब्लैक बॉल्स उतनी रहेंगी. सो व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट सेकेंड बॉल इज ब्लैक? इट विल बी 15/24, right? So it will be this. On simplification, I'll get 1/4. Now we will study independent events. 2 events are said to be independent if occurrence or non-occurrence of one event does not affect the probability of occurrence of other event. यानी कि अगर एक इवेंट के होने या ना होने से दूसरे इवेंट की प्रोबेबिलिटी अफेक्ट नहीं होती, देन द इवेंट्स आर सेड टू बी इंडिपेंडेंट. If A and B are 2 events associated with a random experiment, then they are said to be independent if conditional probability of the event A given that B has occurred is equal to probability A. Because इवेंट्स इंडिपेंडेंट होंगी तो B के होने से A की प्रोबेबिलिटी चेंज नहीं होनी चाहिए. सो कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ A given that B has occurred will be equal to probability A. Similarly, conditional probability of the event B given that A has occurred will be equal to probability B. A के होने से B की probability change नहीं होगी क्योंकि events independent है. तो इसीलिए ये conditional probability will be equal to probability of the event B. A के होने से B की probability affect नहीं होनी चाहिए और B के होने से A की प्रोबेबिलिटी अफेक्ट नहीं होनी चाहिए अगर A और B इंडिपेंडेंट हैं. राइट. नाउ वी शैल बी स्टडिंग अ कंडीशन जो हमें हेल्प करेगा ये चेक करने के लिए कि वेदर द इवेंट्स आर इंडिपेंडेंट और नॉट. यस, बाय मल्टीप्लिकेशन रूल ऑफ प्रोबेबिलिटीज वी नो दैट probability A intersection B is equal to probability A into probability B given that A has occurred. Right? ये आपको पता है. अब देखिए, अगर A और B इंडिपेंडेंट इवेंट्स हैं यानी कि A के होने से B की प्रोबेबिलिटी अफेक्ट नहीं होगी और B के होने से A की प्रोबेबिलिटी अफेक्ट नहीं होगी. राइट? तो यहां पर हमें पता है इवेंट A हैज अकर्ड तो B की प्रोबेबिलिटी अफेक्ट नहीं होनी चाहिए. सो प्रोबेबिलिटी B गिवन दैट A हैज अकर्ड विल बी इक्वल टू प्रोबेबिलिटी B. यहां पर हमने स्टडी किया. राइट. सो अगर A और B इंडिपेंडेंट इवेंट्स हैं सो डू यू अग्री इट इज इक्वल टू प्रोबेबिलिटी B. राइट. सो आई विल गेट प्रोबेबिलिटी A इंटरसेक्शन B इज इक्वल टू probability A into probability B. Right? So therefore, remember this. A and B are independent events if and only if probability A intersection B is equal to probability A into probability B. ये रिजल्ट हमें हेल्प करेगा to check whether the events are independent or not. And yes, note that independent events should not be confused with mutually exclusive events. अगर A और B इंडिपेंडेंट इवेंट्स हैं तो एक इवेंट के होने या ना होने से दूसरे इवेंट की प्रोबेबिलिटी अफेक्ट नहीं होनी चाहिए. दिस इज द मीनिंग ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंट इवेंट्स. और अगर A और B इंडिपेंडेंट इवेंट्स हैं तो प्रोबेबिलिटी A इंटरसेक्शन B विल बी इक्वल टू प्रोबेबिलिटी A इनटू प्रोबेबिलिटी B. राइट. और म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव इवेंट्स का मतलब होता है कि अगर हम कहते हैं कि A और B म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव इवेंट्स हैं सो दैट मीन्स इवेंट्स A एंड B कैन नॉट अकर टुगेदर. यानी कि probability of A intersection B will be 0. Right? This is the meaning of mutually exclusive events. Now we have one result. If A and B are independent events, then prove that A and B complement are also independent. A complement and B are independent. And A complement and B complement are independent. Right? And yes, the proof can be asked in the examination. Right? So we have to prove these three. So A and B are independent events. अगर A और B independent events हैं तो हमने अभी स्टडी किया that probability A intersection B is equal to probability A into probability B. Yes. First part में हमें शो करना है A and B complement are independent. Right? अब A और B complement को अगर मुझे independent शो करना है, do you agree that I need to show that probability A intersection B complement will be equal to probability A into probability B complement. So this I need to show, right? So probability A intersection B complement will be equal to probability A minus B, right? Because A intersection B complement can be written as A minus B. Now what is A minus B? If this is A, this is event B, then A minus B is this part, right? So do you agree? This probability will be equal to probability of the event A minus probability of this event. And what is this event? It is A intersection B. So it is probability A minus probability A intersection B. So probability A intersection B complement is probability A minus, yes. Now A and B are independent. So probability A intersection B can be written as PA into PB. So if this is 1, so by 1, this can be replaced with this, right? So which is equal to probability A into 1 minus probability B. And yes, what is 1 minus probability B? Do you agree it is probability B complement? Yes. So I get probability A intersection B complement is equal to probability A into probability B complement. यही शो करना था मुझे. तो अब ये क्या इम्प्लाई करता है? A and B complement are independent. Next we need to show A complement and B are independent. So I need to show probability A complement intersection B is equal to probability A complement into probability B. Yes, probability A complement intersection B can be written as probability B minus A. And yes, if this is A, this is B. So B minus A will be this, right? This is B minus A, and probability of this can be written as probability B minus probability A intersection B, right? And yes, what is probability A intersection B? It is equal to PA into PB, because A and B are independent. Take the common factor outside, probability B into 1 minus probability A, and what is this equals to? It is probability A complement. So I get probability A complement intersection B is probability A complement into probability B. Therefore, A complement and B are independent. Yes. Third part, I need to show A complement and B complement are independent. So I need to show probability A complement intersection B complement is probability A complement into probability B complement. Let's take the left hand side. Probability A complement intersection B complement. This will be equal to probability A union B whole complement. We have applied De Morgan's law. And probability A union B complement can be written as 1 minus probability A union B. And yes, what is probability A union B? It is probability A plus probability B minus probability A intersection B. Open the bracket. Yes, here probability A intersection B can be written as probability A into probability B, because A and B are given to be independent, right? So this is 1 minus probability A. From these two, I have taken this vector common. So I'll get minus probability B into 1 minus probability A. Now from these two terms, I have taken this vector common. 1 minus probability A I have taken common. Here I'll be left with 1, and here minus probability B. What is this equals? It is probability A complement, and this is equal to probability B complement. So I'll get probability A complement intersection B complement is equal to probability A complement into probability B complement. And this implies A complement and B complement are independent. Let's take the question. 2 dice are thrown simultaneously. If A be the event, getting 6 on first die, and B be the event getting 2 on the second die. Now, then the question is, are A and B independent? हमें शो करना है, चेक करना है कि क्या A और B इंडिपेंडेंट हैं, राइट? A और B इंडिपेंडेंट होने के लिए मुझे चेक करना होगा probability A intersection B, probability A into probability B है या नहीं. This I need to check, right? So दो डाइस को आपने साइमल्टेनियसली थ्रो किया तो सबसे पहले हम सैम्पल स्पेस लिखेंगे. सैम्पल स्पेस में देयर विल बी 36 आउटकम्स एंड यू नो हाउ टू राइट द सैम्पल स्पेस व्हेन टू डाइस आर थ्रोन साइमल्टेनियसली. Yes, these are the outcomes. 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5 1 6 and so on. Right? Yes. Now event A is getting 6 on first die. So what are the favorable outcomes? ऐसी outcomes निकालो, ऐसे ordered pairs ढूंढो जहाँ पर first number 6 है. ये outcomes होंगी. So 6,1, 6,2, 6,3, 6,4, 6,5, 6,6. B is the event getting 2 on the second die. Second die पर 2 आना चाहिए. तो ये outcomes आएंगी 1 2, 2 2, 3 2, 4 2, 5 2, 6 2. सभी में second die पर 2 है. Right? Now I want probability A intersection B. तो मुझे सबसे पहले A intersection B निकालना होगा. A intersection B का मतलब है इनमें से कॉमन एलिमेंट. Yes, it is 6,2. Right? So what will be the probability A intersection B? It will be 1 over 36. Favorable outcome is 1 and total outcomes are 36. Now I calculate probability A into probability B. What is probability A? Favorable outcomes 6. So it will be 6 over 36. Probability B, favorable outcomes 6. So probability will be 6 over 36. So I'll get 1 by 36. Now you can see probability A intersection B is equal to probability A into probability B. दोनों कितने आ रहे हैं? 1 over 36. So therefore A and B are independent. Yes. Next question is 3 coins are tossed simultaneously. Let E and F be events. Event E is getting at least 2 hits and F is getting at most 2 hits. Check whether E and F are independent or not. मुझे चेक करना है कि क्या E और F इंडिपेंडेंट हैं या नहीं. तो मुझे चेक करना है probability E intersection F, probability E into probability F है या नहीं. Right? 3 कॉइन्स को टॉस किया तो सबसे पहले वी विल राइट डाउन द सैम्पल स्पेस. सैम्पल स्पेस विल बी HHH, HHT, HTH, HTT, THH, THT, TTH and triple T. Right? First event E is getting at least 2 hits. ज़्यादा से कम 2 hits. यानी कि 2 hits भी हो सकते हैं, 2 से ज़्यादा भी हो सकते हैं. So favorable outcomes ट्रिपल एच आएगा क्योंकि 3 हेड हैं. HHT आएगा, 2 हेड हैं. HTH आएगा, 2 हेड हैं. इसमें 1 हेड है. इट विल नॉट कम, दिस विल कम, दिस विल नॉट कम, दिस विल नॉट कम, दिस विल नॉट कम. सो दिस इज द इवेंट E. इवेंट F इज गेटिंग एट मोस्ट 2 हेड्स. एट मोस्ट 2 हेड्स का मतलब ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा 2 हेड्स. यानी कि नंबर ऑफ हेड्स 2 हो सकते हैं, 1 हो सकता है या 0 हो सकता है. हेड्स का नंबर 2 से ज़्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए. तो वो आउटकम्स निकालो जिसमें नंबर ऑफ हेड्स या तो 2 हो, 1 हो या 0 हो. दिस विल नॉट कम. नंबर ऑफ हेड्स इज 3. HHT विल कम, HTH विल कम, HTT विल कम 1 हेड, THH विल कम, THT विल कम, TTH विल कम, triple T will come because number of heads is 0. Now I want probability E intersection F. So I want E intersection F यानी कि दोनों के कॉमन एलिमेंट्स. ट्रिपल एच इसमें नहीं है तो कॉमन नहीं है. HHT कॉमन है, HTH कॉमन है, THH कॉमन है. So these are the common elements. Now what is the probability E intersection F? Yes, favorable outcomes 3. total outcomes 8. Sample space में total outcomes हैं 8. So it will be 3 by 8. Now I compute probability E into probability F. Probability E. Favorable outcomes 4, total outcomes 8. Probability 4 by 8. In event F, favorable outcome 7, so probability will be 7 by 8. So it will come out to be 7 over 16. Right? Now you can see probability E intersection F is not equal to probability E into probability F. So therefore, E and F are not independent.